Yo, we finna do a slight biblical chop up. This for the ones who here for it. All you other motherfuckers, this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about a trigger warning. I don't give a fuck about none of that. These are the facts. You know what I'm saying? We not going off of speculation, guesses, none of that shit. We going off pure facts. What are the facts? Okay, so a good way to understand and understand, outerstand, overstand. You never want to understand though, because understand means you standing under someone's jurisdiction. That's why motherfuckers always be like, the tone, you gotta check the tone that they deliver these words with. When motherfucker be like, you understand me? You understand what I'm saying? No, nigga. I do not stand under your jurisdiction. No. But back to the topic. A lot of words are anagrams. Where the letters are used for the first letters of each words that are hidden, right? So, like I said before, man, master, able, and noble, right? These are what you call sacred teachings. They're not really sacred. It's just teachings that you learn from self. It's a word for it that escapes me right now. But the definition of the word basically sums up to, there are some things in life that you can only learn from yourself or someone who knows it. It's restricted. You'll never see it, you'll never experience it, and you'll never know it, because these are things that you can only learn from self or someone who can teach it to you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got your word Bible, right? Which stands for basic instructions before leaving Earth. You know? Holy Bible, Holy Biblios, some book or some pages from who? The some people. Right? What do you mean by that? Where do you think blood type O come from? What do you think the sun is? The sun portals you in or out, but the moon has been placed here to sub-portal out, to loop you back in type shit. How do you, it's a plethora of ways to approach this, but then we'll just sector out to another sector. We'll just move away to another sector. Islam. I, self, Lord, am master. There's a lot going on that, like, it's deeper than what you think. And if you get caught up in the surface level, if you get caught up in the theatrics, the wanting to fit in, that's where you're gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? What do you think separates a king from peasants? Those who are in the kingdom but not in the castle versus those who are in the castle but not in the fields. The information, the wisdom, the knowledge, right? In order to be a king or queen, you have to have a crown. What is the symbolism there? An active crown chakra. A lot of these motherfuckers be king this, queen that. No active crown chakra. You ain't getting no cosmic downloads. You are not connected to source. So how you gonna rule over some shit? How you gonna give the word? How you gonna give the people the direct vision, the direct order, you can't do none of that shit. You just out here fucking over people's lives for titles. How many angels fell from heaven? How many fallen angels are there? How many bones are in your body? The book is a saga or a saga. You're supposed to put yourself as the main character. When you do that, the book comes to life. You know what I'm saying? The book comes to life. You have number symbolism that's repeated all throughout the book, 33. Why? Because you got 33 vertebrae in your back. You know what I'm saying? Once you pass that last vertebrae, you have access to what? Heaven. Why? Circle 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They locked out. So you'll get people who bump 5% shit, 1% shit. It's knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't giving you no knowledge of self, who you is, what you can do, fuck all that external shit. You ain't on shit. You ain't learning nothing. You know what I'm saying? You soldiered your dig for nothing. You gave up the goose for the gander. You know? There are 12 zodiacal signs. 12 signs of the zodiac. There are 12 quote-unquote months. Right? There are 12 hours on your clock. What's up with the symbolism? How many disciples were there? 12. Who was the 13th? Why is that a bad number? Yeah, no, it's a lot going on that you're not aware of. That you need to get aware of, and you need to get aware of very fast. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to be stuck in time. Playing time games. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no watch on my wrist. It's not because I can't buy one. It's not because nobody never gave me one as a gift. You ever seen Ben Tennyson? Ben 10? Yeah, no, it's in your face. They put it in your face. Like, y'all be thinking this shit is entertainment. This shit is the real deal. Art imitates life. Life imitates art. When you put some shit around your wrist, that's around your whole being, your whole aura, your whole everything. The cosmic watches, that's what the cosmic clocks, that's what motherfuckers, real time. Phasing in and out of time. Boy, it's real shit going on down here. Why y'all wanna, oh, it's fake, that's AI, that's CGI. You niggas don't know what they talking about. Boy, you better get your fucking powers. Stop tripping, stop tweaking. It's about to get, it's the next level. You don't go to the next level with the same experience points. You don't go to the next level with the same abilities. It's fucking dumb. You ever played a game before? Then you should know what the fuck is going on then. Art imitates life. When you beat the level, make sure you check your experience points and give yourself your necessary upgrades. Evolve. Become the next being of who you can be so you can properly battle or combat what's on the next level. You can't single cast no conjuring fire with against no level 76. Boy, you better have your dual cast on. You better be double handing it. Now everybody ain't no caster. Everybody ain't no dark elf, wood elf, light elf. You know what I'm saying? Those are elves though, for sure, for sure. And they have your same color complexion, or if not, then there's some other motherfuckers in there with abilities and shit like that. But most of them motherfuckers is carrying swords. They using physical weapons because, you know, they ain't really got abilities like that. But knowledge of self. You know everything about everything else. Well, you think you do. When the whole time what was important was who are you? You know when you hear about people losing sense of self? Damn. You know? But this type of content is only for those individuals who are ready for this kind of content. This ain't for, you know, no newbies, no novice. You know what I'm saying? This is for the adept, the adult. The word adult comes from the word adept. That means that you've grown into the knowledge. You're not childish with the knowledge. You're not fighting the knowledge. So yeah, you know, study symbolism. May sound spooky to you, may seem spooky to you. Well, why would I do that? That's not important to my life. You sound dumb as hell. The universe sends you signals all the time, speaks to you in signals all the whoever you feel as though is over you. Sends you signals all the time, breadcrumbs all the time. Signs of synchronicity is what it's called in certain spheres and sectors, spaces. If individuals who have been deemed or placed to be over you have lied about everything, why would they have told the truth about that? That's a lie too. You just comfortable with the lie because you don't want to be an individual. You want to be a part of the group. You don't see nobody else doing this, that, and the third, so you don't want to be the eyeball out. Why? Because you give a fuck about what people think. That's going to be your downfall. Later days.